In today's video, we're going to check out a couple basic arpeggio patterns that you can use to begin to get your fingers used to fingerstyle playing. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's begin with an easy chord that you probably already know, the D chord. Okay, so we're going to make the D chord shape, and with our right hand, we're going to place our thumb and our first, second, and third finger on each of the four bottom strings, like that. Now, we're going to let each finger pluck each string in turn, starting with the thumb. And then we're going to do it again. And I want to repeat this pattern without any space of time in between each iteration of this arpeggio. Okay, so that's an easy enough pattern. It's very basic. The next one that we can work on is using the same chord, D, and the same four strings, except your thumb is going to alternate between the fourth string and the fifth string. So the first arpeggio will be with the fourth string on the thumb hitting the fourth string. The second arpeggio is going to be the thumb hitting the fifth string. So you're going to alternate your thumb between the fourth string and the fifth string, between each iteration of the arpeggio, like this. Still not too bad, pretty easy. I would spend some time doing that whenever you practice. Spend some time with the D chord and getting your fingers used to moving in those patterns. You are trying to help your fingers to separate their function. Instead of just holding a pick and they all just sit there like that, you're trying to get them independent. Okay, that's the goal. All right, so that you can begin to play in a fingerstyle pattern, each finger having its own job to do. Now, while you're doing these arpeggio patterns, you want to make sure that you're pulling from these knuckles. Okay, the first knuckles on your hand. You don't want to be pulling like claws. That's not what we want to be doing when we're playing arpeggios. We want to be kind of scooping like that from these knuckles. That's how we want to be pulling our fingers. Another arpeggio pattern you could play is using the G chord. I'll make a G chord with my left hand. And with my index, middle, and ring finger, I'm going to play the bottom three strings. My thumb is going to be playing the sixth string, and then the fifth string, and then the fourth string in each iteration of the arpeggio. Okay, so I begin with the sixth string, and then I go to the fifth string, and then the fourth string. Then I start that pattern over. After you've mastered that, you can go backwards with your thumb, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. So these basic arpeggio patterns will help you gain independence between your fingers so that you can become a fingerstyle player. What I would do is set aside some time in each of your practice sessions, maybe 5 minutes. That's all it would take. 5 minutes every time you sit down. Practice these basic arpeggio patterns, and they're going to help you, like I said, gain that independence. Well, that wraps up this video on basic arpeggio patterns. If you found it helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.